everybody, it's Monday. I know, well, it's not Monday, it's Sunday night. I just got home and I'm exhausted, but since Kaden, I do believe, said make a video in your PJs, these are my PJs for tonight. I have a hoodie on. I'm so happy that I can finally wear. And my ex's, high school shorts. This is property of Lake Brantley Athletic Department. That's in Florida. This is, Goober. He's my rainbow sock puppet. He has one eye. It's really ghetto. My cat is, like, rubbing up on my laptop. But, say hi to everyone, Goober. Hello! So, Goober's here to help me talk about how I deal with my dysphoria. And I'm sorry the lighting is so bad. But, it's really hard to talk about it because I don't really have any good ways of dealing with my dysphoria. You got that right. Shut up, Goober. You don't know me. Back off. Alright. Anyways. So, Goober likes to walk away. I know. Okay. I'm avoiding the topic. So basically, my ways of dealing with dysphoria, when I get very dysphoric, it gets really bad. Like, I'll start thinking, I can't do this, blah, 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 why me, why, just all the normal questions. Why am I this way? Why does it have to be me? Why can't I just be happy in my normal body? Sometimes I feel like I should try and force myself to become a girl and just be happy in my skin because it's so tough and it's so just rough, and I will say that I have self-harmed, and I'm a self-harmer, and it's something that is, unfortunately, a part of me that I can't get rid of, but it's how I deal with my dysphoria, and I hope that nobody else does it. And I'm not saying it's a good way to deal with dysphoria, because it's not at all. I don't think, if you're thinking about it, don't do it, because once you start, you can't stop. It's an addiction you cannot break. It just sucks. I've gone months without doing it, and, it's just it's impossible to break. It's something you can't get rid of. Got that right. Goober doesn't self-harm. He's quite worn out, though, because he was quite worn. Yep. Anyways, so self-harm has left me with a lot of, scars and crap on my body, and I don't want to deal with them. And, because self-harming is not committing, in any way. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, or it's not an emo thing, as people say. I am not emo. I don't believe in stereotypes, and I do not believe that I am emo. I'm a self-harmer. I'm a self-injurer. And it happens, and I hate it. I hate getting the urges, but when the urge is there, it's like the only thing you can do is to self-harm, or else it doesn't go away. So, that's one of the horrible ways I deal with my dysphoria. I really don't have any good ways. I really feel really awkward talking about this topic right now, but I figured I'd do it tonight before, I have my little brother around tomorrow. I mean, he's in the next room over, but I'm sure he doesn't know what I'm talking about. But, so yeah, that's not the only way. I mean, I just get really depressed sometimes. I really can't deal with it, and I snap at people, I get irritable, I get aggravated, I try to force myself to become someone who I'm not, and it just hurts. I just feel this anguish and pain inside of me that I cannot deal with. It's just like, oh my god, it's tough, and if you're not trans, you don't understand. I mean, it's really hard. I went through a period of an eating disorder. I was anorexic for a good 2-3 weeks, a month or so. I forced myself to stop with the help of my friends, but it was really bad, and I have had suicide scares. I will say that right now. I have come close, and it's usually in the winter, which means, I think I have seasonal affect disorder. I think Goober agrees. But, February, around Valentine's Day, it seems to get the worst. It's when I get the worst dysphoria. It's when I get the worst, like, depression. And I just snap. And I have come so close. And without the help of my friends and just, like, I had one of my friends stay up with me all night and talk me through it. And I had to go to school the next day. But they kept me sane. They kept me there. And it was good because I was just, so out of it, so ready to just take that leap. And I do not agree with that either. If you're thinking about committing suicide, please call a hotline. I'll post Trevors hotline, which I have in my phone in Goober. Very, Trevors hotline, and the National Hopeline in the sidebar. If you are feeling in any way suicidal, please call these numbers. I have never personally called because I never want to, like, I don't know. It's just something that's me. But if you're feeling suicidal, please call the number or call a friend. Do not do that. It's something that you will, if you like actually succeed, then you can't, you hurt, like, you cause so much pain for your friends and you don't realize it. Like, you think, oh, they don't care, but you, like, as you grow closer to people, you do realize that you would seriously hurt someone. But please, if you're feeling suicide, you can even send me a message. I'm saying this as a teen mentor of this website, Laura's Playground, which I will also put over in the sidebar because it's very important. And yeah, so do not resort to suicide at all. Do not resort to self-harm at all. If you're feeling either of these, you can talk to me. Talk to a friend. Talk to a counselor. I talk to my school counselor all the time. She helped me through some of the hardest times of my life in high school coming out. And talk to a therapist. Talk to your parents if you have to. I mean, just talk to someone. Talking helps. We can't lose any more awesome people. This is getting really long. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I have no good ways of dealing with my dysphoria. I'm sorry. I guess talking is my outlet. Right, Goober? Right. So, as for Adam, since I just watched your video, because I didn't really have, any, internet, I didn't have the chance to read any books. I have been reading my psychology book, which is back here. My psychology textbook. Obviously, I haven't read it all the way through. I haven't even started the class yet. I started class in September. But I read some really interesting stuff on mental illnesses, and they don't, like, really mention transgender or anything in there. That's so weird. I mean, why wouldn't they mention that? The only thing they mention is the DSMV, like, where it's, like, labeled. And if I had the page, like, bookmarked or whatever, I could totally tell you, but it's not worth the time. So I haven't really read any books except for my psychology textbook, and it's really fucking interesting. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that out right now. If you have any, like, interest in anything like mental illnesses or anything like that, take up psychology. It'll definitely do you good in the long run. You become a therapist and help people. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted. But I hope everyone has a good week, and I'm not asking any questions because I asked questions, like, yesterday. So answers those, today, Sunday, but I'm gonna say yesterday, because, Monday. Anyways, so answer those questions, boys and boys. Welcome to the new guy, Saturdays. I'll get used to it. Yeah, so have a good week, and remember, talk to me, talk to anyone if you're feeling suicidal or anything. Goober is coming undone here. That's my sock puppet. And these are my PJs. And I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone, and have a great week.